and your Timberwolves dancers.
And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play. Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Ball with it. Towns covering. Stolen by Russell. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Javonte Green. Chicago timeout call.
Now Russell to the inside. Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Lonzo Ball.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Beverly. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
When you cut through everything else, Doris, at the end of the day, Beverly is a solid defender.
I'd say even more than that. He is tenacious. He puts tremendous pressure on ball handlers. He is competitively tough. He will talk a little trash. No space, no rest, no room for error if you're looking opposite Patrick Beverly.
Minnesota with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Back to Towns. The three is up. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Russell to the inside. Here's Towns. Pass to Vanderbilt.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Onto the floor for the Bulls.
And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Here's Ball. Takes it inside. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Green. Back to Vucevic. The three is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Now here's Russell. Down low. Back to Prince. Outside Russell. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Two things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound put back by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
And it's Green missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Ball. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
To the right side. Good chance here for Ball. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan. No good there. And Minnesota the other way with it now.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Pass to Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. Inside. Here's Prince. And a two-handed jam.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Here's Green. There's Ball with a three. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
For three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's Edwards with a drive. He drains that one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And he drives in. Here's LaVine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Beverly shot off. Chicago leading. Ball with it. Russell covering. Beverly with a steal. And that's going to be a travel.
Bulls ball.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Picked by Vucevic. Ball into the lane. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
Hits both from the stripe. And it's the Bulls' ball. Pass to DeRozan. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
3 points.
Boy, firing the jumper as soon as he receives the pass, DeRozan doesn't give the defender any time to react.
Timeout called for Minnesota.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now, here's Ball. Here's Williams. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Russell with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Zach LaVine.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Bulls ball.
So both teams making some changes here.
For the Bulls.
And here are the Bulls now. Driving in. And no good that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the inside. Prince.
Chicago foul.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
From deep, Green. Shot clock at 5. Back to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And the rejection by Towns. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
LaVine's shot is on.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but LaVine just enough to keep him on a roll. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Here's Edwards. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
They kick it out to Green. And that one is off. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Russell from long range. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Kick out to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Taurean Prince.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Towns is doubled. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Ball no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Russell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's now 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Towns, the screen. To the middle. Right side, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Russell with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Everly with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And it's Towns missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Chicago foul. Lonzo Ball. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Russell, no luck. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Levine.
Minnesota foul.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Prince. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Beverly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Ball surveying the defense.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Timberwolves leading by 9. From deep, Prince drills it from outside.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Vucevic. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been
Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Pass to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Bulls have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Shooting for Chicago.
And both free throws good for Green. Minnesota leading by 10. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kept alive. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Levine. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
It's Prince on the wing. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ball. Inside. There's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Green, bounce pass. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And that one's good. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 5.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Edwards. Back to DeRozan. Over Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 14 points for him.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Ball with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Out to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Russell. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Ball no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Goes up the baseline. And the shot is long. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Ball with a wide open look. Again, ball missing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Prince misses.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Towns down low. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Bulls trail by 8. The drive-by ball. Here's Vucevic. Offensive rebound. And they'll get another chance. Pass to DeRozan for 3. Here's Levine. And finally, that one's good. Levine's got 11 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Prince misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
And it's DeRozan missing. Russell from long range. And so it's Minnesota.
For Minnesota Timberwolves, 47. The Chicago Bulls, 39.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Russell. 18 points for him. He takes it in. Second shot opportunity. Towns, no luck. Bulls trail by 8. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, ball. It's stolen by Edwards. And it's Beverly atop the key.
Defensive foul.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's his second personal foul.
Out to Edwards. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, we wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Bulls trailed by 11. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lets the three fly.
Nikola Vucevic.
And the Bulls, another three.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Inside. Stolen by Levine. Outside DeRozan. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the three off target.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Edwards looking it over. Outside Russell. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. The offensive rebound. Towns wide open. They get a hand on it.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Outside Russell. Minnesota again turning it over.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Chicago. 11 unanswered points for him. Here's DeRozan for the lead. Pass the ball. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Edwards. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Vucevic with the bucket.
Vucevic.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Beverly. Cranes the three-pointer. Beverly's got 6 points.
And Beverly is very consistent from outside. Solid in hitting the three ball when given the opportunity to shoot it.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
There's the drive. Pass to Towns. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
DeRozan's shot is good.
and his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Outside, Russell to the left side wing. Here's Towns. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Hands it from downtown.
3.
He's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Up top, Edwards. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
On the wing, Green. Nice move. And Green slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the wing right side. Here's Russell. Green with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 4. High post Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. And the Bulls another 3.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's the 3. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And the basket is good. And that's now 20 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Lonzo Ball.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Everly for 3. Here's Russell with the 3.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 5. Levine with it. Picked up by Edwards. And they get it back.
Nikola
Down low.
Vucevic.
And Vucevic throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win those kind of breakdowns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Russell. To the right side. Now Edwards. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Levine. Here's Vucevic. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And good execution by Levine with the pass. I mean, showing improved leadership skills there.
it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. He nailed it from long range.
Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Chicago leading by 11. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Offline from the high post.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Towns. Takes it off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Picked by Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Going inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, his mobility is really surprising for a 7-footer when you look at Vucevic. He really takes it strong to the basket when he gets a lane. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Pass to Edwards. Towns the screen. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Levine. To the inside. It's tipped. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Edwards. 5 to shoot. And again, Chicago. No good. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Russell. He goes up again. Out to the wing. Inside. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he jams it with authority.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Vucevic with the bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper.
For 3.
And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
Excellent decision that time by DeRozan. No wasted time at all, and no reason to. I mean, when you're as good as he is from mid-range, let it happen.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And here's DeRozan. Back to Levine. He slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Assisted by.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Over to the left wing. Here's Ball. Out to DeRozan. Over Russell. And they recover it. Levine wide open.
Zach Levine.
Another 3 for Chicago.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Outside DeRozan. Over Edwards. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Over in the corner, Beverly. Towns with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Minnesota calls timeout. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. With the step back. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to LaVine. Vucevic with it. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Russell with it. Now Green defending. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
2 minutes remaining.
Green draws the double. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to DeRozan. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Back to Prince. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Outside Russell. It's stolen by DeRozan. 109 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Green. Into the lane. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Ball. They need this one. Just 2 to shoot. And they get it back. Outside DeRozan. Over Edwards. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's really a tale of the 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
To tie it up. Good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
LaVine with it. It's stolen by Edwards.
Timberwolves all time.
All right, who's coming on the court? Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves Gangster.
To win it. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. Edwards with it. Now defended by Levine. Offensive rebound. Towns. Vucevic with the block. And here is Ball. Ball's knocked loose. Snatched up. Here's Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Prince has got the first basket here in overtime for Minnesota.
Well, good job that time by Prince putting his muscle on display. Excellent work fending off the contact and capitalizing.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Town. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here's Russell, and it's good. 2 points. Russell's got 29 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Right side Russell. Pass to Towns. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading. Down low. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Timberwolves on defense. Al Levine. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Timberwolves call time.
Hey fans! Who wants a free pizza? Make some noise! Fans, your Timberwolves dancers! Your Timberwolves dancers! Fans, your Timberwolves dancers!
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Rocket 2. Here's Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Pass to Prince. Stolen by Levine. On the wing to Rosen. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Russell inside. Back to Towns. Off the run.
pound, slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Minutes gone now here in overtime. Ball from long range. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota now the other way. Pass to Towns. Money!
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
LaVine.
Boy, I got a strong feeling that LaVine's teammates are loving this. Zach has been on an offensive tear tonight.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edwards. Right wing. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
It's Prince on the wing. Clock at 6. The three. Ball gets a hand on it.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They escape with a victory.